Welcome to the Four Listeners Program. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks for checking us out this week. What up, everybody? I'm Spear. On the mics this week is the mighty Ganthor. What is up, Ganthor?
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all.
I can love it.
I don't know if it was dollar bill or dollar bills.
I don't know. I don't care.
I might have screwed up.
That was just.
It's singular. It's singular. You're good.
That was awesome. The other.
And that's probably one of my weaker Wu-Tang songs, actually.
That was amazing. I can't even believe it just happened.
Triumph and Method Man are my.
I can't even believe it. On the other mic is the Z-Man. What's up, Z?
Hi.
Hi. Just weird.
I think it's been almost 220 something episodes since I've just said hi.
I don't know what just happened. Oh my God, my whole world is upside down and backwards. Ganthor is rapping. Fucking hell.
Terribly. Make no mistake, but.
Wow.
That was fun.
I don't even know what just happened. All right. Boy, Ganthor, what do we got on tap this week?
Something must be done about sales.
Sales.
You
mean the things that save us money?
Theoretically save you money.
Not the things that push our boat.
Yeah, I don't have a problem. No, I'm actually scared to death of sales.
Scared to death of sales?
Yeah, have you ever seen White Squall?
Yeah.
You know when the boat flips over?
Yeah.
Imagine being stuck under the sail in the water of that big-ass boat.
Okay, but is that, I mean, you saw a movie? Is that reason enough for you to be terrified?
No, I think it's genetic horror. One of my ancestors probably had a near-death experience or actually died and somehow transferred those memories through the genes to me.
Genetic horror?
Genetic memory.
Did you just make that up?
No.
Something must be done about that.
Article, stress can get transferred from parent mice to children mice through fertilization or whatever.
Get the fuck out of here with this.
Serious, man. How do you think you knew how to suck on a titty when you were a baby?
That's different. That's instinct.
That's what I'm talking about. Genetic memories, also known as instinct.
So
anyway, sales, the things that theoretically save you money, more specifically, save up to, in tiny fonts, 50%. There's only one reason they advertise it that way. It's because one thing in the store is up to 50%. The rest is not on sale at all, or it's only a handful, a token percentage. They get you in with the big numbers, up to 70% off. No shit. I know what you're doing. You're trying to make it as attractive as possible. If you just told me the truth, I'd actually probably spend more money with you. Otherwise, it's just bullshit because it could be one thing that you can't even find in the store.
Yeah, but that's the Black Friday sales. They got like 10 things that they're going to put on sale.
Doorbusters, yeah. There's that's a separate issue for me. That you know you're going to get scammed, or that the likelihood is very small that you actually get something like that. It's more, you see 70% off and you think, oh, that's a big sale. No, it's not. Not at all. I'm just saying they should just truthfully advertise what the commonly found sale prices.
Wait, Ganthor, I have to ask you this question because
see, that's your douche. I'm going to be disagreeable voice that you're using right there.
Yeah, I'm going to be disagreeable. When in the history of humanity has a salesperson ever been honest?
Well, that's exactly the problem now, isn't it?
The people who are selling you things, they're never honest.
That's why there are laws about what they can do and what they can't do.
But there are ways to work within those laws.
Name something to counter the up to ridiculous percentage off of one thing in the store that may or may not be there.
Well, it's not just the up to, right? It's the up to. It's the different types of sales, like the buy one get one.
What's wrong with those?
They're all lies.
How are they lies?
They're all lies, Ganthor. One of two things is happening there with buy one get one free. You're either thinking that you're getting a good value, which you're probably not, because it's not like they're giving it to you for free.
You just do the math.
Right, but you have to do the math over the long haul. You have to watch them raise the price on that item systematically over the course of some period of time.
You do the math at the moment you're considering buying it.
But
it's only a scam if you don't really want to.
Well, that's the other thing.
Buy one get one.
But that's the other thing is people will end up buying these things, these buy one get ones. They will be more prone to buy one where they're getting another one free, where they weren't thinking about getting one at all, because they think they're getting a good deal. Now they have two of something that they really didn't need at all.
Yeah, well, that's a different problem. But if I'm buying two, I don't have a problem with buy one get one. I just did that with socks. Buy one get one, 50% off.
Well, then the other thing is which would you rather have? Is it buy one get one or half price?
I'd probably prefer half price, just so I had the freedom to do.
Right. Of course.
One's a superset of the other, but
Well, it's not. Half price is so much better for the consumer.
If you're only buying
as a
one.
salesperson, you want.
I'm just saying.
Well, that's all. That's the whole point. Is you're trying to force people into buying something they probably didn't want.
That's exactly
in the
right.
case of socks. Yeah, having
I
an
get
extra pair
that.
of socks. Whatever.
You just asked me which one I prefer, and I said I'd take 50% because you can turn 50% into buy one get one.
Right.
Oh, so there's optionality for the consumer, but that's not what the retailers want. They want you
Who
to.
cares what they want? I'm talking about what I want.
But the retailers don't give a shit about what you want. They're playing
think they do,
psychological
sir.
games with you all the
I think they
time.
do, sir. We're the ones that buy stuff. You ever heard of a boycott, huh?
How?
Have boycotts ever been effective?
No.
Bullshit. God, you're such a fascist.
I'm a fascist?
Yeah.
How am I a fascist?
Read up what fascism is.
I know what fascism is. Explain to me how I'm a
I think
fascist.
that you know what fascism is.
Oh, my
'Cause you're-
God.
You're siding with the corporations.
I'm not siding with the corporations, Ganthor. I'm trying to tell you what they're doing to you.
Yeah,
They're
I
playing
said,
mind games with you, man.
They're trying to.
Oh, but you're rising above
educated-
their clever ruse.
Do I have to buy stuff?
You don't have to, but you do.
Oh, exactly. Exactly, I don't have to. If I see an up-to sale, I'm not buying anything there.
Z, have you ever walked into a store and bought something on a buy one get one, even though you had no interest in buying it to begin with?
I'm sure I have.
I know I've done it
I do that with movies,
with
With
movies,
DVDs,
DVDs,
things like that.
things that take up space in your house.
No, just movies and DVD. I bought some Three Stooges DVDs for that reason.
Three Stooges DVDs.
I love the Three Stooges.
Yeah, but how many times did you ever watch that shit?
I haven't watched it yet. But it's there for when I do want to watch it.
There you
and
go.
It doesn't work.
That's ridiculous, there, Ganthor.
You're ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
A brilliant retort. So sick of you right now.
There's a science to this stuff, though. There really
know.
is. There's a science to how they put sales out there to screw with your mind. There's a reason why most sales signs are red. Most sales signs.
I thought they were yellow.
That most sales signs are red, and the reason being is that people will react faster when they see the color red. It's the
Flight thing.
It's the cue for danger, and you'll react to it, and you'll say, "Oh, look, there's a sale." And retailers use that color to grab somebody's attention and then get them to move towards making a purchase. There's a particular color palette.
That doesn't get me, dude.
It doesn't get you?
No, it doesn't work on me.
There's
Mind tricks have no power here.
Yeah, they only work on the weak-minded.
Yeah.
Ah, nice. There's a whole color palette that if you look at anywhere from like red to orange to black to blue to different types of blues, you can see how the types of shopper will react or be attracted. Reds and blacks and even kind of royal blues, they're all cues for impulse shoppers. Navy blues and teals, you'll see that cue for shoppers on a budget. You see some of them more like a pastel, you'll see like things like pink or sky blue or rose. Those will be more for traditional buyers, and you'll see different kinds of stores align things in those colors to get people to go buy stuff. There's a whole science to it.
I don't know.
And the other thing that they've done studies on is that people can't avoid shiny things. It's true, right? We all get distracted by shiny things.
I do.
Like what? What kind of shiny things? I don't like chrome.
There was a company called EnviroCell. It's a marketing consultant that's done work for retailers like Walmart and the Gap and the U.S. Postal Service. And they did a study, and they found that pedestrians automatically slow down for a shiny storefront. And that's why when you look at the mall, go to the King of Prussia Mall, go to any mall, and everything is kind of gleaming marble, very shiny. Look at the Apple Store and the way it's designed. Look at the Apple Store in New York, the flagship Apple Store is all glass.
Okay.
Because you can't avoid the awesomeness of the shiny.
I don't know that I agree.
It's science, Ganthor. How you're going to argue with science?
I'm just yes, I will.
It's the science of
Whatever.
sales. They continue to screw with your mind.
That's why I always price everything at 99 cents.
That's the other thing.
For some reason, saying something's $3.99 seems cheaper than $4.
See, I've heard so many reasons for why that happened.
Well, the one of the reasons they give for the 99-cent thing is they call it the left digit effect. That when you read from left to right, you're going to put a larger emphasis on the things you see first. So like if it's like $4.99 versus $5, you'll feel like $4.99 is a much better price because you see that 4 first.
I don't know. I instantly round up, so I don't know that that's affecting me.
Well, there was a study done at Cornell University with graduate students showing that the biggest impact of 99-cent prices comes when it changes the leftmost digit, say from like $19.99 to $20, as opposed to like $3.49 to $3.50. Walmart prices all of their stuff at 90, like .97.
Well, there's a code to Target's prices.
Yeah,
That
that's our sale numbers. Like however the last 2 digits are, that tells you like if it's on sale, if it's going on sale.
If it's like first times, the first reduction, second reduction, final reduction, things like that. So you can figure out how much lower is this thing going to get. Do you know who else does these bullshit price advertisements?
Who's that?
Auto manufacturers.
Auto manufacturers.
You see a car commercial, you see the nicest version of that car with every feature, sometimes features that don't even exist. You know, leather seats, the navigation, and this, that, and the other thing.
Yep.
Then they advertise, starts at $19,000. That's for, the barest bones version of it that doesn't come with anything. It doesn't even have power windows or power locks,
You
right?
got to crank down the
no
windows.
Radio and no AC.
They still make cars without power windows.
No, they
Sure
don't.
They do.
No, they
It's
don't.
Like, there's probably one version of a car that you could probably get that doesn't have that stuff. But you get my point, right? It's like third-tier rental car companies are the only people who can order that version of the car that's actually sold, or its MSRP is $19,000. All the other ones that are on the lots or that dealerships will actually order for you, they're like $10,000 more.
Yeah, and they all have the GPS with the rear camera, the heated seats, and the whole routine.
You have to buy those because nobody's going to buy a car without that stuff anymore. So that price that they're advertising on TV is no way realistic.
Did any of you guys ever work in a department store
No.
or retail market like that would have these kinds of sales?
I worked at a Blockbuster Video.
Okay.
So the answer is no.
No, they would have sales like this.
We sold things. We sold things when we wanted to get we
buckets
wanted
of popcorn, right?
Well, we sold popcorn and candy. We also sold the tapes that we didn't want on our walls anymore because we wanted to make space for more movies. Like we would buy like 50 copies of a new release and then only have space for like one of them when they got pulled off the new release wall. So we would sell a lot of that kind of stuff. And your mileage varied with those things too because it was a question of how well they were taken care of. Right? So when it's
they
like
always guaranteed that if it was scratched or something like that, they would replace it.
well, these were VHS tapes.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's a risky proposition right there.
I mean, these were VHS tapes.
They guaranteed that shit too. They said if it didn't play, you can bring it back. Because I used to have a shit ton of VHS.
I don't remember that at all. Where do you guys? I mean, but this brings up the question of like buying previously owned or refurbished items.
I do. My Dyson vacuum is refurbished. My TV is refurbished.
Where do you come down on that, Ganthor?
I don't like the idea of buying refurbished stuff, but that's just personal preference. I like the whole box opening experience, which you don't really get sometimes with the refurbished stuff. But
Because I'm in the market for a TV. Not
What?
like
You are?
not a big one. I need like one for my bedroom. I'm looking for like a 40-inch TV.
yeah, you need a 40.
For your bedroom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have
Buy a
to
40
get.
fucking inch TV. What's the problem?
Well, so I want to get. I can't decide whether or not I want this. I can get the TV, but I'm looking at like Groupon and I'm looking at like Woot and I'm looking at like some of these other sites and they're all refurbs.
Yeah, just go on Amazon and buy one off Amazon. Problem solved.
Well, the problem to solve is whether or not I'm willing to spend the $50 extra.
What 50 extra
If
dollars?
the difference in price is $50, you pay the extra $50 to get the full warranty, and you don't have to worry about whether or not the screens are cracked or anything like that. If you're saving a couple $100, that's why I get the refurbished.
Yeah.
In this case, it's not a couple $100. In this case, it's only 50.
No, that's not
Oh,
worth it.
then fucking get the new shit.
Get the new stuff.
So where's the limit?
You can't
$200
prescribe rules for it.
Z says $200.
I bought a camera strap that was $25 cheaper because it was a different pattern that nobody seemed to want. I did that.
I bought a printer like that because it was red.
You bought a
printer
red
was
printer.
It was a red printer.
It's got
Who the
Hello
fuck cares
Kitty
what
on
color
it.
your printer is? That would be funny.
The
Bejeweled.
Is it a Taylor Swift printer that prints hearts on the eyes for every eye it prints?
You better believe it. It was great.
Who buys a red printer?
I do, because it was $100 cheaper.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
It's the same fucking printer. It's in black, it's $100 more. It's in red, it's not. No, fucking I'll buy the red one.
I would do that. For that much, for $100, that's a big deal. I would do that for $100.
Yeah, I did that for a printer.
It depends what it is though that's refurbished. So it's hard to say. I couldn't tell you my rules.
Where do you guys come down on pre-owned cars?
I don't like them at all.
Z.
I have never bought a new car.
I don't like buying used cars.
I don't like them either. I don't like buying used cars either.
I don't trust what people have done to them. Shopping for them is god awful if they have all sorts of features that you wanted.
I'm not saying I wouldn't
one that has them all.
I'm not saying I wouldn't prefer a new car. I just said I've never bought one because I've always lived in the city and I'm not buying a new car in the city.
I guess that makes sense.
It's just nice to be able to get what you want exactly how you want it and know that some joker didn't treat it like Spears' mom for 20,000 miles.
Wow. But that's not always the case either. I mean, we just talked about how the dealers only have on the lots the things that they order.
No, like if you go to it depends where you're shopping, but most good automobile manufacturer, you can order exactly what you want.
Well, sure, but then you'll have to wait for it.
Just have to wait for it.
Yeah.
I had that issue when I was furniture shopping. It's like there's all this cool shit that I want, these couches and stuff that I wanted to get, but I wasn't going to wait 3 months to get the fucking couch in.
3 months? That's a ridiculous wait. 3 months for a couch.
3 months for a couch?
It was like 2-3 months to get the thing created and shipped.
Jesus.
If you wanted to get in custom fabric and all that stuff, so I was like, whatever. What do we got here?
Or something?
I don't know, dude. They had a back order, I guess.
Would you ever buy a refurbed cell phone?
No, I doubt it. Prior to the iPhone, yeah, I would have, but not now. Gotta be me.
Cell phone is like something that I use so much. There's no way I would buy one that was at all hokey.
That had toilet use potentially.
That's yeah.
Oh, you're talking. Well, I don't give a shit about toilet use because I use mine in the toilet too. So what's the
yeah,
difference
but
between
that's your toilet use
Whatever.
and not somebody else's.
Whatever. That doesn't bother me.
It's not like those things are sterilized.
Got little poo germs and all those little button cracks.
Yep.
I mean, there are some things that like I think I would buy refurb, like TVs. I know I bought my tablet refurbed. That's been fine, but I don't think I'd buy a used car or a pre-owned car. I don't think I'd buy a pre-owned phone. I think I would just spend the extra money and get something new, if I could.
I agree with you.
Like you know what I wouldn't buy? A used book.
What?
I wouldn't buy a used book.
Why not?
I don't know why.
I love
It's
used book shopping.
It's mental. I think I would just.
Oh, dude! Sometimes that's the only option you have. You
mean in college for textbooks you didn't use used books?
I bought all new books in college.
Oh my god! Do you know how much money you could have saved?
Cocksucker!
I bought all new books in college.
Jeez, you're a freak.
I'm not saying. I'm saying it's mental. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying it's ridiculous. Like I'm thinking of things that I wouldn't buy.
I'm agreeing with you.
You are mental.
I am mental. I'm mental. I wouldn't buy a used book. I don't think I have bought a used book in my life. That's got to be strange.
You're the problem.
Oh yeah, I'm the problem. I'm in so many different ways. But I think I would spend the extra money on that. I'm trying to think of what else.
Book smell?
The new book smell, yeah.
I do love new books, but I like the smell of older books more, like decades old books.
I already told you guys my issue with that, right?
Yeah.
No.
The smell of old books gives me diarrhea.
Yeah.
I just found out I knew it was stationery stores and libraries always trigger it, but apparently the Container Store as well.
The Container Store. You went to the Container Store for the first time?
I went to a Container Store for the first time. I've never been to one, and fucking instant diarrhea.
Instant diarrhea.
Nice bathroom.
I hate that place.
It was a nice bathroom.
I hate that place. I really do.
I've never been in it. Is it good?
It's exactly what you think it is. It's a fucking Tupperware party.
Yeah, but that's like you're not the first person I've heard this week rave about that store.
There's nothing to rave about.
Raving.
Oh, okay.
It's got
I'm
containers.
saying it gave me diarrhea.
I like containers though.
I think you would actually like it, Corey. Sorry, Ganthor. I think you would actually like it, Ganthor.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
I don't think there's nothing there. It's just got containers.
You don't need containers?
But there's a lot of shit like you need. It's one of those places like you go in there, you're like, oh yeah, I never thought I could really needed that because I never really needed it before, but maybe I do.
For what? That's how they get you.
I know. It's like organizing your closet and stuff. Like, ooh, I could use like that little thing there to hold all my little things. Or I could just keep them in a shoebox like I do right now.
Right. You just spent $5 on a shoebox.
Yeah, a prettier shoebox.
Yeah, good job. No, I hate that place. I hate it. And they have sales at the Container Store. None of those sales make sense.
Sounds like you have issues with this. Are you working through them?
Am I working through them?
Are you letting them fester?
What are you, my goddamn therapist now?
I'm trying to get you better, buddy. I care about you.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Can't you hear me? I'm fine.
It's not your fault.
Thank you.
It's not your fault.
Thank you, Robin Williams.
It's not your fault.
Thank you. Oh, man. All right. What do we learn? What do we learn about sales? What do we learn, Z-Man?
Apparently buying old books is for suckers.
Yes. Ganthor, what'd you learn?
At least not up to.
At least not up to. Good job. What did I learn? I learned there's a science. I'm fucking with you, Ganthor. Messing with your brain.
Oh, you got me figured out, huh?
Messing with your brain, Ganthor. They got you. They know
that is
you,
the
man.
best way to get with me. I mean, get me.
What? Huh?
If you want to be my lover,
Oh, my God.
you got to get with Corey.
Gotta get with my friend.
Oh, man.
I keep saying Corey.
Friendship lasts forever. Wait.
If you want to be my lover, you got to get with Ganthor's brain. Making love with Ganthor's brains for lovers. What? I don't know how that works.
Wow.
Friendship never ends.
Okay. So if you want to get with Ganthor's brain, why don't you let us know on the Facebook page, facebook.com/4listeners or 4listeners.com. You can check out the show on Stitcher Radio or on iTunes. Just search for 4 Listeners and we'll pop right up. We got the Stitcher back.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a good job by the Stitcher. And you can
Stitcher.
tweet at us on the Twitters at 4Listeners. We thank you for checking us out this week, and we hope that you will check us out again next week. Thanks a bunch, everybody.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream gets the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
Something about saving money, something about buying.
What's that song with Dollar Dollar Bill, y'all?
Cream.
Cream.
Wu-Tang.
Oh.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream is the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all.
Wow, look at you breaking out the Wu-Tang Clan.
I love Wu-Tang Clan.
Holy cow, you were like the whitest white guy I know, and you whipped out that Wu-Tang
Whatever.
Clan. You whipped out that Wu-Tang Clan like it was your job.
It's so weird.
We also have a bar here that we can walk to, Wednesday night.
On Wednesday night.
That's
Talking
interesting.
Thursday night.
No, yeah, Wednesday night is like the biggest drinking night of the year.
So I may take you up on that one there, Ganthor.
Oh, I thought Wednesday night's the biggest drinking night of the year because that's when all the high school people come back to their high school areas and they go out to Chi-Chi's and shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying there's a bar up the street.
So no kidding. You want to go out? You want to go out next Wednesday?
Yeah, if we don't have to drive, sure. Why
I'm
not?
in.
You can hit on some cougar dinks or what do you call this? Not dinks. What do you call them? Cougars with kids. Parents without partners.
I like this idea.
I don't know. I've never heard of that, but
You're going to be my wingman, Ganthor.
yeah. You're getting shot down, dude. Sorry. Cannot help you there.
I like this idea. We should fucking tape it. It's going to be great.
I can fly higher than an eagle.
You know what? I'll be
Let's
Maverick.
take
You
the
be
win.
Goose. Come on.
Going ballistic.
I get my neck broken. Okay.
Or you could be Iceman.
All right. Yeah. That works.
Yeah, dude. We'll get all greased up and everything. It'll be fucking great.